I might as well do another. We might as well do another review for this anime. And this anime, you already know what I'm going to say. This I had said, ladies and gentlemen, I had said this anime is one of the most anticipated.
Well, not anticipated, but we both said that this anime is probably going to be good in the very beginning.
And I said this should be deserved most anticipated for, because when Crunchyroll didn't do the awards, I said this should be one of them. And
anticipated?
Yeah, most anticipated.
Yeah.
And this did not disappoint me at all. As a matter of fact, you guys know it's as Spy Family.
Spy X Family.
I call it Spy Family because it's Hunter. People call it Hunter X, but I call it Hunter x Hunter. So it's like whatever.
Yeah, tomato. They both work. Work.
So this is gonna be a review / rant of Spy Family in about, I would say, 10 minutes tops of what we think of Spy Family.
Amazing. Hands down. 10 out of 10. Really great intro. Awesome outro. Shout outs to, what is it? Gen Hoshi or Gen Hoshini or something like that. Look, guys, I know everybody are probably going to be like, yo, that is a great outro. Just look up Gen H Comedy. The name of the song is called Comedy. His video is actually really good too, but I mean, it's about Spy X Family. But it's all about Anya.
It's all about Anya?
It's all about Anya. Anya is the one that everybody made the show, technically, the Thorn Princess. His name is Twilight. He made the show too. But at the end of the day, the reason why those two go through so much that they go through after they got together is because of Anya.
Speaking of that,
hands down, best protagonist.
Speaking of that, I kind of want Anya as a dog because she's the best wingman ever.
No,
because before, when Lloyd adopted her, they didn't met Yor yet, and then she's like an assassinator spy. She's like, I wanted a mom so bad. I was like, best wingman ever. And it's just a 6-year-old. Unless she's the best wingman you could ever ask for.
But here's a question. How you got telekinetic? Telekinesis, and you dumb? Like, oh my God, like, yo, I can't lie. With so many people saying different things, you should know everything under the sun coming down with stuff, and you But I will say this, Anya's adorable. Anya's adorable. Now, you already know. The fan art has already been there. Thorn Princess has been waifued up so much. And I can't lie, I'm looking at this like, she kills for a living. Did y'all not see how she acts? Like when she was talking, classic scene. Mom, do you know how to do math? And she was trying to do division by slicing a gingerbread. Oh. And then showed Anya how to not only do dodgeball, which was an epic failure. Well, it was epic greatness and a failure.
At the same
but
time.
then the only thing Anya learned how to do was throw a punch. An epic punch, but throw a punch.
And I'm gonna chime in on a few. Spy Family is currently one of the best animes of this year, currently. Hands down. And I'm a flat out say it. It deserves to be Anime of the Year nominee. It deserves to have two nominees, like 2 characters for Best Girl, Best Protagonist, and Best Comedy. 4 nominees right there. That's the nominees that it should go to. Best.
See, because I don't watch a lot of comedies and rom-coms, I don't know if there's something better. Because remember, we slept on Komi Can't Communicate.
We did.
And apparently that one got nominated for a whole plethora of stuff, as well as that other weird one, that Parallel one or whatever it was.
What are they, Priority or something like that?
I can't remember, but there were 2 that we slept on that apparently that were really good. So as far as comedy, there might be something better, but I will say this: the type of comedy that's in this is all Anya and it's all mischievousness. That is sometimes is the best type. Heathcliff, mischievousness. Garfield, mischievousness. I I guess Simpsons has some type of mischievousness in it, and even though I'm talking about American cartoons, I mean it still fits in anime. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this anime is well deserved.
Yeah, it holds the ingredients of everything of a family sitcom.
Yes,
should be. Like it has funniness, it has seriousness, it has basically everything balled up into one.
Yes.
And I had said this, I like Spy Family made this really a hard, like this, like both of them have a mission to take care of that's the hardest mission both Lloyd and Yor had to ever do in their whole lives, and that's basically become a family. And
they work on opposite sides.
Opposite sides, and the fact that Anya is basically what every child wants, and that is to be loved by parents.
Yes.
And especially the ending. I love the ending sequence. That's what when I say I skip endings, I'm like, I did not skip this ending at all. It's just adorable.
Actually, what made me realize just how adorable this was is even now, before we even get into this part, because this part is what for me made this anime the most. But we talked about Anya so much, and yes, Anya is definitely important, but it's all about Lloyd and Yor as well.
Mm-hmm.
Their own their own life, and then it's coupled into their life. Now yours seems to be a little bit more streamlined because, well, they're in Yor's town. Mm-hmm. But Lloyd and the things that he has to go through and what he has to do, because he's infiltrated into a place and he has all the stuff he has to do, bar none, is some of the best. And Lloyd is technically considered the best spy.
Yeah.
So you can tell in this anime just how much he has to go through and what he has to do, what he thinks about. Like, you can see the transition, which I think is so awesome. Mm. Like, he is the perfect spy. The only reason why Anya is there is because he's doing it for the job. But you will see where the conversion starts to change and everything else, which is interesting. Oh, and wow. Thank God her thoughts aren't being blurted out. That's all I can really say.
There was a moment that I don't know if you get, like, somebody tried to kidnap Anya, and oh my lord. She threw a bag of groceries so hard, and she became. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, well, let's not forget, Yor cannot hold her alcohol.
No, she can't.
She is deadly.
No, she can't.
But this is the tie-in to everything, which I believe is episode 3, when Lloyd. I'm sorry. Let's go by the real name. Twilight needed to rent the castle. That is for Anya. That was the best episode ever. Nothing else I can say.
And she roasted yours so casually, and it was just so hilarious. Like, she's like, Lloyd is my hero. This is the bad guy, and she's like, and Mama is Mama. She's like, what? I started laughing so hard. I'm like, she can't think of a name, and like the mom was just so hopeful, yep. And she's just like, just mom, just like, what?
Yep. Now, guys, I'm saying this. Find the castle scene. I believe it's episode 3. It's going to be between episode 2 and 4.
Between 2 and 4.
So the only thing I'm going to tell you is when you see that episode, it turns into a rom-com. In a way, but it's like a family rom-com. It's not like some hopeless romance type of thing. You said the best, family sitcom, but it was just so good.
The only downside of this anime is that I wish there's more episodes.
Yeah, for some reason
that's the reason why I give it a 9 out of 10. People say, why you give it 9 out of 10? I need more freaking episodes.
Okay. If you're gonna be that hard on it, this is a 10 out of 10. This is not a 9 out of 10. Wanting more episodes? You got okay, guys. So I can't agree with him. I can't agree with Power Trick. You have a good intro. You have a compelling series from episode 1 to 12. You have one of the baddest outros to have ever came out for outros, and there's a few good ones that I can recommend off of some niche anime. And then you have a lovable cast and a hated cast, because I can't lie, I have a love-hate relationship for Yora's brother. So, but we we don't want to talk about him, but he did his job the way he was supposed. Oh. Let's not forget about the teacher. Sebastian, right?
Sebastian,
yes. Sebastian is a G.
Yes, he is.
Like, this anime is a 10 out of 10. And you know what? I'm going to call it. I don't respect Crunchyroll after what they did last anime award show, but even though this should be an anime of the year nominee, this should actually win. Because there is literally no flaws to this anime. No flaws. I don't know what else to say.
I'm just hoping for. I'm just gonna wait till the next season, which has been confirmed that 12. I think they say 12 more episodes for part 2. I believe.
I hope so.
Because I know they say something's coming out this year for Spy Family. I think they say 12 more episodes. I believe that's.
Wait. Do they have a movie or some OVAs lined up for it? Because that's kind of too quick for them to be putting out more episodes.
I know for sure they say part 2. I know they say
this year.
For this year, they say part 2 of season 1 that's coming out later this year. If they do
that, you know what that means? That means that they actually did more episodes. They actually did do probably up to 24 episodes, and they wanted to see how this was going to do first,
and then wait to see how high they rated and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then most like then if it's like that, then yeah, I'll change my score to 10.
Yeah. But you know what? Now I'm curious about what intro and outro they're gonna have.
Oh, but you know,
because I mean,
because like and somebody did an English dub of the outro.
There's a few people.
No, there was one dude that he did it.
You talking about the white guy?
Yeah, with the glasses,
the hat.
Oh my gosh, he did it so fantastic, and it totally fits. And I'm just like. I said, okay, I like this. I said, anime people. I said, y'all need to hire this dude. I said, hire him.
Yep. For English voiceover, definitely, because he literally did put the soul in the outro. Definitely.
I said, put him in.